Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Commodores will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus.
Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To throw, it's Pavia. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. The short hands. It's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Runs through a tackle. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him
picked off. What a play to set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Longhorn. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dillon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And some room to work. Oh, a lot of space. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Commodores just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Dillon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They'll immediately call timeout. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2 is kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
He said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
They'll give it to him again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Doors. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The give out of the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Running into the open space.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Reads it, fires complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Finds his man. It's Hoskins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
To the air, it's Pavia. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Texas offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Commodores trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Quarterback may change this route. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on fourth down. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Quickly to the tight end. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the third sack of the game for this unit.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going right to work up top. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And here comes the punt team. catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He uncorks one deep. He's got it down the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Here's the pressure. Finds his man, it's Hudson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have one period to play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll give it to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Running back searching for a hole. Wide open spaces. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here's a heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Alexander. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Caught close to the marker. It's Stowers. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hoskins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. To the air, it's Pavia. Rushes on him. Pulls it in, it's Alexander. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Quick completion to the right. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me in the game.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL, Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. They move on top here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. It's a running room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Snares it outside. It's Stowers. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Commodores have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. The give on the inside. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Commodores will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. It's a seam wide open. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run. And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the counter. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
First play of the first possession of OT. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. He's got the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Off the RPO, complete. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Caught behind the line. It's Spence. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They strike first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. He didn't see anyone open. He says, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Working the middle. Smashing. Touchdown, Longhorns! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Pavia. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete downfield. A game winner. What a finish in double overtime with a touchdown. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was